Meet the Bar Rats Infestation Campaign. I'm Becky Dorset, and I'm the PR professional leading you down this path of infestation. Bar Rats is a punk rock band in the Houston, Texas music scene. Their rehearsal and recording studio are in a quaint city called Spring, Texas. Bar Rats is a band of 4 very talented musicians who all have the same vision of writing and performing music that enables people to have a good time. Matt Hughes, who's also known as Matt Haight when on stage, brought these musicians together in June 2020 during the middle of the pandemic. Matt was looking for something to brighten up the situation and invited G-Bomb on drums, Matthew on guitar, and Dutch on bass to create music that would help others get through the changes that the world was experiencing. Bar Rat's mission is to be seen and heard by as many local and non-local music lovers as possible. For Bar Rats, it is all about creating a relationship with the target audience. These relationships will then turn into fans that will encourage others to listen to their music. Ultimately, it's about the fans becoming consumers of the Bar Rats music and merchandise. In a SWOT analysis, Bar Rats shows many helpful strengths and opportunities. Internally, they're energetic, have diverse skills, and are strong believers in teamwork. Externally, they have opportunities with industry exposure, musical development, and the creation of new social media platform accounts. Internal weaknesses include lack of interaction on social media and slow release of new music. Because of this, they have a minimal social media presence. As far as threats, there are many. Their competition is releasing music faster than the Bar Rats can. These bands are well established and have made significant progress in releasing music and growing their fan base. The Misfits are a shocking punk rock band that prides itself on anthemic melodies, often delivered at warp speed with a lyrical obsession with grade B horror films and imagery that help to build their rabid following. The Misfits are an indirect competitor because they are already a famous touring band who have been around for many years. Although the Bar Rats are similar in sound and lyrical obsessions, they are not on the same level of popularity as the Misfits. This campaign will focus on putting the name Bar Rats in front of music lovers. Our goal is to increase brand awareness, which will eventually lead to sales conversions. A social media push is key, and the social media accounts for Bar Rats have seen minimal use prior to this campaign. It is amazing the information that is found on the internet. The secondary research focuses on Houston's population and punk rock, including the definition of punk rock and how it revolutionized the music industry. The population information found on World Population Review's website is important to Bar Rats because the larger the population is in Houston, the bigger possibility that the Bar Rats music will be enjoyed by a high percentage of said population. The population in Houston, Texas has a large number of blue-collar workers that are male and between the ages of 35 and 45. This is the exact target market that Bar Rats is working to reach. For primary research, a survey was conducted using SurveyMonkey. The survey's main focus was to find out what the Bar Rats' target market was interested in from the band and to what links they would go for the band. A link for the survey was posted on the band's Facebook page and shared by each individual band member, enabling a larger reach of participants. Unfortunately, the participation level was minimal, and the results of the survey were a small number of answers. The survey questions included: did the participants prefer downloadable music or physical music, like CDs? Which was preferable, videos or memes with words? And are the participants of the survey willing to share the band with their friends? The overall outcome is that the target market prefers downloadable music and videos and is willing to share the band with their friends. The survey results helped with creating a plan for the public relations campaign for Bar Rats. By focusing on what the target market is looking for, it made it easier to plan out a social media campaign that included the proper images, videos, and music that would keep the target market's attention. Before creating the Bar Rats Infestation campaign, the band members would post more from their personal Facebook pages than the band page. Because most of the posts came from personal pages, it limited the views of the band's Facebook page, limiting the number of likes and followers on the page. Once we met and discussed their expectations of the campaign, we created a list of goals that Bar Rats wanted to see happen. These goals included brand awareness, online presence, an increase of social followers, and brand consistency. The first thing that was accomplished was to create art and video for postings that were later scheduled to post to social media platforms. These creations promoted live shows and music video releases. Once the art and videos were completed, these items were scheduled to post to both Facebook and Instagram 2 to 3 days a week on specific days at specified times based on the recommendation of Facebook and Instagram via the Business Suite. The Bar Rats Facebook page began with 100 followers, 150 likes, and a post reach of 96 views. After establishing the Bar Rats Infestation campaign and meeting the goals of posting, their followers have surpassed 460. Likes have surpassed 413, and post reach is surpassing 295 views. The overall total reach is now surpassing 840 views. Instagram is still building, as the account started from 0 and currently has 85 followers. Twitter isn't moving much, as the posts aren't gaining much traction on a platform that currently seems to be focusing on mostly political issues. Once the campaign has ended, the Bar Rats have expectations of continuing the post scheduling for both Facebook and Instagram in hopes of increasing their brand awareness that will convert to fans of their music in hopes of purchases of music and merchandise.